Far above the light and murmur of the town is the wild and dreary place at night, and high up in the steeple of an old church dwelt the chimes I tell of. They were old chimes, trust me. Not speechless, though, far from it. They had clear, loud, lusty-sounding voices, had these bells, and far and wide they might be heard upon the wind. They would pour their cheerful notes into a listening ear, and bent upon being heard on stormy nights by some poor mother watching a sick child, or some lone wife whose husband was at sea, they had been sometimes known to beat a blustering nor'wester. Aye.
All to fits,
as Toby Veck said, for though they chose to call him Troddy Veck, his name was Toby. Toby stood all day long just outside the church door. He was a ticket porter, and he waited there for jobs. A weak, small, spare old man, he was a Hercules in his intentions. With a shilling or an 18-penny message or a small parcel in hand, his courage always rose higher. Toby liked the bells. He invested in them a strange and solemn character. It was so mysterious, often heard but never seen, so high up, so far off, so full of such a deep melody. Still, sometimes when he looked up at the dark arched windows in the tower, he half expected to be beckoned by something which was not a bell, and yet was what he had heard so often sounding in the chimes. For all this, Toby scouted with indignation a certain flying rumor that the chimes were haunted, and he very often got a crick in his neck by staring with his mouth wide open at the steeple where they hung, that he was fain to take an extra trot or two afterwards to cure it.
Dinner time, eh? There's nothing more regular in its coming round than dinner time. And nothing less regular in its coming round than dinner. That's the great difference between them.
Why, Father! Father! Father!
Why, Pet, what to do? I didn't expect you today, Meg.
Neither did I expect to come, Father, but I am here and not alone. Not alone.
I see that covered basket you carry there, Meg. Let me lift up the corner. Just a little, tiny corner. Why, it's hot.
It's burning hot. It's scalding hot.
It's scalding hot.
But what is it, Father? Come, you have to guess what's under the cover.
It's very nice. It ain't polonies.
No. Nothing like polonies.
Liver? No. There's a mildness about it. Doesn't answer to liver. Potatoes? No. Ain't faint enough. And I know it ain't sausages.
No, it ain't.
Why, what am I thinking? I'll forget my own name next. It's tripe.
Tripe it is. The best tripe ever stewed. Make haste, for there's a hot potato besides, and a half pint of fresh-drawn beer in a bottle. Where were you dining today, Father? On the post or on the steps?
Dear. 2 places to choose from. How grand we are. The steps today, my pet.
Then here. Here it is, all ready.
Amen.
Amen to the bells, Father.
They broke in like a grace, my dear. They'd say a good one, I'm sure, if they could. And is the kind thing they say to me.
The bells do, Father.
Seemed to me, my pet. Why, bless you, my dear, how often have I heard them bells say, Toby Veck, Toby Veck. Keep up a good heart, Toby. 1,000,000 times more.
Well, I never.
And things is very bad indeed. I mean, almost at the worst. Then it's Toby Veck, job coming soon, Toby. That way.
And it comes at last, Father.
Always. Never fails. My dear Lord, forgive me. Meg, why didn't you tell me what a beast I was, sitting here cramming, stuffing, and gorging myself?
But I have had my dinner, and if you go on with yours, I'll tell you how and where and how your dinner came to be brought. And something else besides. I had my dinner with Richard. His dinner time was early, and as he brought his dinner with him when he came to see me, we had it together, Father.
Oh?
And Richard says, Father...
What does Richard say?
Richard says, Father...
Richard's a long time saying it.
He says... Another year is nearly gone, and where is the use of waiting on from year to year when it is so unlikely we shall ever be better off when we are right now? He says we are poor now, and we shall be...